What were you doing when the first plane hit the tower?
At the time, I was a Delran police officer, and I had worked a midnight shift that night. And I got home 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was in bed sleeping.
How did you find out about the attack?
Received a phone call from my father, who told me to get out of bed and go turn the news on. That we were under attack. A plane had hit the World Trade Center, and we were probably going to be going to war.
What happened next?
I received a phone call from the police station, and I spoke to the chief, who asked me to come into work because they didn't know what was going on at the time. I immediately said yes, I would come into work. Got changed. Responded to the station. There, I spoke to the chief, and he said, "Go on the road, be visible. People are upset. Nobody knows what's going on, and just be out there to hopefully calm people down and see what's going on." During the time I was on the road, there was no planes in the sky, and every radio station that was playing music was playing the news of what happened. It was very, very just a strange and eerie situation. While driving around town, I got a radio call to respond to the station. And when I got to the station, the chief and the lieutenant were standing outside. When I got out of the car, and the chief asked me if I wanted to go to New York and help out, my first response was yes, I do want to go. And he said, go pack your bags for several days. And we had two Tahoes at the time, brand new, and we loaded them up with lots of ammo, guns, and other supplies, first aid stuff, and for our mission to go up to New York to help out.
So what happened when you got there?
Well, we drove up to New York, and we had to go up to the Meadowlands, which is the giant stadium where the football team plays. We met with the state police, New Jersey State Police at the time, and we had to check in of what equipment we had and who we were, and there was police cars and police officers and ambulance and fire for as far as you can see.
Ever receive an order while there?
Yes, we were asked to escort about 18 to 20 big trucks, like semi trucks filled with medical supplies and other kind of supplies, up to the George Washington Bridge. When we got to the bridge, there was a Port Authority officer there. We talked to him, and he was visibly upset, crying, and he said that he couldn't go over. He didn't have enough people because they lost so many at the Trade Center. We had no choice. We took the rest of the convoy over into New York. We were the lead truck, so we were able to navigate to the meeting spot where the supplies were going to be dropped off to the NYPD. It was a crazy scene. There was smoke. You couldn't see that far in front of you. The ash was everywhere. It was the whole city. There was not one person walking around. We wound up making it to the drop off point, and but it was a very, very sad scene, and just you couldn't breathe that well. The air was just, it was terrible, and we weren't that far away from the actual where the towers fell. So the interesting part about this whole thing is our supervisor at the time really kind of saved our lives because we all wanted to continue to the ground zero. He insisted that we go back. We were pretty much there for the whole day, but we left. But unfortunately, over the years, you found out that people had breathing in all that ash and dust and asbestos and stuff that they wound up getting lung cancer and stuff like that. So I think if we stayed too long, we didn't have the necessary precautions. So we probably could have been, really sick over the years and stuff like that. So made it home and took a long hot shower to get all that stuff off me and stuff like that. But I felt good going up there. And if I could have stayed, I would have stayed. I definitely would have stayed. And it was just like what I could do for the country. So.